Hello everybody, welcome back to Legend of Mana. I'm not a huge fan about the quest we're about to do today. I don't do it much, and with good reason. It has the same problem that many quests in Polpota have, but I'll explain that later. For now though, I get turned around as we try to start this quest. Who built such a strange town? Bears. So if you remember during the episode of Drowned Dreams, a siren, I was about to say harpy, a siren sunk a ship because of its song, and now the denizens of the city are rather pissed. They're out for blood, which means Monique might be in trouble. Okay, maybe not might. She's in trouble. Everybody's angry. And I totally didn't, get lost and try to go somewhere again. Nah, this is a smooth transition. But yeah, after you see them looking for the shop, you go to the lamp shop and realize that she's left. So where to now? Well, why not Polpota? It's a pretty nice vacation spot. Yep, there she is, but I didn't realize it, so whoops. Man, how many of you dudes are there? You got dudes deployed in Lumina, you got dudes deployed in fucking Polpota. You're everywhere. And you're harassing people. Stop that. Huh, they captured another siren. Now for those of you with keen eyes, you might have noticed that during Drowned Dreams, the siren that appeared during that cutscene was not Monique. So who was it? Anyways, the soldiers all went off to the south, but you're not supposed to go there. And that kind of threw me off for a good while. You're actually supposed to go to this beach. And this is probably the first time the game makes mention of the Boink outside of the Onion Knight. It's kind of neat to see game mechanics being part of the story. But yeah, I should have shown this off before, but there is a Boink blocking that way, the way we're supposed to go to the beach. We didn't see it before, but now we're going to. Now you think you're supposed to go to the beach in Polpota Harbor, but you're actually supposed to go to Mandragora Bay because... or Mandora Bay, because... fuck. This quest just lies. Like, people will go one place, but you're supposed to go to another place. It just doesn't make any sense. Now, since we're in Mandora Bay, there's really nothing different here. Like, literally all the tile sets are the same, so I'm just cutting it. Now this is the elaborate birdcage that the Empire built for one harpy. Siren, fuck. is a bit grandiose. Interesting logic between these two. They both bring up good points, to be fair. Like, Elle doesn't want to step on humanity's foot, even though it kind of restricts her freedom. Monique stresses that people have to be free, but she also doesn't really do much. It's odd. Admittedly, this kind of stuff is beyond me, but then again, fantasy. Now here's the huge issue of this quest. We need to get to Elle. However, this chick's in the way. Her heart's in the right place, but god damn it, I need to get there. Yeah, I'm a shrewd businessman. I can help your friend. So yeah, the huge gimmick here is Flamshe's blocking us. And as Monique mentioned, the sun kind of dries out Flamshe, so if you go off screen, she will eventually teleport away. But if you close the distance, she will come back. This is the most frustrating thing ever, because trying to, you know, get her to disappear and then run back is one of the hardest things ever. And if you don't do it perfectly, she'll block you from fucking water dimension out of nowhere. You have to time that shit just right, which I don't do initially. It's not great. God damn it. Now, as if this quest wasn't bad enough, we're treated to a good boss fight to round up the thing, right? It's a great boss fight, right? No, it's Tropicalo. Like, it's literally the same fight, he just has more HP. So if you don't want to watch this, I fully understand. I'll put the timestamp here. You can skip to the next part of the story. I probably won't have much to say anyways. Tropicalo is the same, he just has more HP. I do think there's a bit of a difference to the fight though. The first instance you fight Tropicalo, you can only take off the head so many times, which would kind of make sense because you have to like limit the situation. But I think in this version of the fight, you could actually only take off one head and remove his entire HP bar, so I guess that's something, but you're still getting confused. You're still dropping combos, and you still have to wait for these fucking heads to respawn. It's not a fun quest. Tropicalo isn't even all that hard, man. Like, a single heavy attack tears off the limb. And I recorded this a while back, and I didn't realize, hey, well, I believe later in the fight I realized, hey, wait a minute. His heads don't have a respawn time. I could just fucking go wild, can't I? So if you fight this version of Tropicalo, just tear off the right head. It should, like, you know, constantly respawn it and you could just ruin his day. Luckily, I have a skill that increases power, so even if the fight takes forever, I still can, muscle my way through it. But Tropicala's main body has 3 HP bars. And each head removes about a fifth? So you're gonna be tearing off a lot of heads. Also, a bit of a thing, I don't know if the power-ups stack. I believe I used Challenger about 3 times in this fight, but after the first one I don't see much of a power change, if any. I mean, the power change helps, don't get me wrong, but you really only need to use it once, which is somewhat unfortunate. I would have loved to just, power my way through each fight. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I also figured out how to do the third unique heavy attack. I don't show it off much because I didn't solve it until after I saw a friend stream this game, but if you double tap forward and press heavy attack, you get a unique attack, which is a knockback. It can be comboed into much like all other heavy attacks, but it's lacking in functionality, mainly because it's effectively a combo ender. You're pushing your opponent away. It does moderate damage, but you can't change it. You can't chain it as much as, say, uppercut or jump attack. And it actually has a cooldown too, so by using it, you are effectively ending your combo. Oh yeah, here's a cool thing I noticed. Another thing that my friend pointed out when he was streaming, you could actually buffer your movement. I don't think buffer's the right term, but you move a lot faster if you try to move in diagonal fashions rather than cardinal directions. So if you want to speed through the battlefield, just, keep spinning in a directional fashion and it should speed you across the map. This game has a lot of weird beat-em-up mechanics that you don't typically see anymore, which is kind of interesting given Square's background of just purist RPG formats. Also, looking back on this footage, an ally really would have helped. Lisa probably would have made this fight so much faster. But this should end it. I'm down to the last 2 heads. I think it's about this point I realized, hey, wait a minute, I can just tear off the explodey head and it should be fine. I believe it's right here where I realize, hey, this is how you do the heavy attack. And that's over. My goodness. What a nice looking cage. It looks nothing like the thing we see from the outside. Holy crap. Well, I mean, I guess it's like a huge zone with multiple things, but still. I suppose freedom is a nice thing to strive for. Being near that monster would probably cause some unwanted stress. Hey, little cactus. I'm feeling a little salty today, and it's not from the seawater. See you folks next time.